Richard Burton, one of Hollywood's most revered stars, was known not only for his incredible acting talent, but also for his severe battle with alcohol. In the 1970s, Burton's drinking habits became infamous as he consumed 2 to 3 bottles of vodka a day. His addiction took a toll on both his health and career. Despite this, Burton's performances in films like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf earned him an Oscar nomination, cementing his legacy as an extraordinary actor. Unfortunately, his struggle with alcoholism led to his untimely death in 1984 from cirrhosis and kidney failure. His story serves as a reminder of the price some stars pay for fame and the challenges that lurk behind the glamorous lives they led. Frank Sinatra, the legendary crooner, was synonymous with a glass of Jack Daniels in his hand. Sinatra's drinking habit was so well known that he was said to drink a bottle of Jack Daniels every day. His love for alcohol often made him short-tempered and difficult to work with, leading to numerous conflicts with colleagues. Despite this, Sinatra's career flourished, and he became an icon of his generation. His friends often joked about their drinking escapades, calling themselves America's Olympic drinking team. When he passed away in 1998, a bottle of Jack Daniels was placed in his casket as a tribute to his lifelong love of the drink. Joan Crawford, a revered film star, became known for both her roles in classic films and her position as a PepsiCo ambassador. However, behind her public persona, Crawford had a notorious drinking problem. She often made peculiar requests for her favorite alcoholic beverages, including gin, bourbon, and scotch, and was said to drink heavily. This habit, combined with her demanding career, took a toll on her health and personal relationships, but she still left a lasting legacy as one of Hollywood's greats. Leonard Nimoy, best known for his role as Spock in Star Trek, also struggled with alcohol. He used drinking as a way to cope with the pressures of fame, but the habit grew into an addiction. However, Nimoy eventually sought help, checked into rehab, and successfully overcame his addiction. Despite the challenges, Nimoy continued his career and remained a beloved figure in pop culture until his passing in 2015. Cary Grant, a beloved figure in classic cinema, battled alcoholism in the 1950s. Interestingly, his journey to overcome addiction took an unconventional turn when he embraced LSD treatment. Grant underwent numerous therapy sessions with the hope of overcoming his personal struggles. This experience reshaped his life and allowed him to find peace, ultimately leading to a more serene life until his death at age 82. Oliver Reed was known for his intense on-screen presence, but his off-screen life was marked by a battle with alcoholism. His drinking habits were so extreme that he often had difficulty completing scenes. Despite being invited to star in Gladiator, Reed's drinking led to his death just before finishing his scenes. His legacy, however, remains as one of the most captivating actors of his time, whose career was tragically cut short by his addiction. Elizabeth Taylor, a symbol of beauty and elegance, was not immune to the pressures of fame. She struggled with alcoholism and drug addiction for years, but made headlines in 1983 when she became the first celebrity to voluntarily seek treatment at the Betty Ford Center. After overcoming her addiction, Taylor dedicated herself to activism, raising awareness for AIDS and becoming a beacon of hope for many who struggled with similar challenges. Michael Landon, known for his wholesome roles on Bonanza and Little House on the Prairie, struggled privately with alcohol and smoking. He kept his addiction hidden from the public eye, but later confessed that alcohol had been a part of his daily routine. Landon's life was marked by both his personal struggles and his immense success in Hollywood, where he left a lasting impact through his beloved roles. His story serves as a reminder that even the most perfect facades can hide deep struggles. Barbara Payton, a rising star in the 1950s, had a promising career that was cut short by alcohol. Once considered one of Hollywood's brightest stars, Payton's personal life spiraled as she battled addiction, resulting in multiple arrests and public humiliations. Her career and personal life were severely affected by alcohol, and at the age of 39, she passed away from heart disease and liver failure. John Barrymore, a renowned actor from the early 20th century, was known for his remarkable talent and his severe alcoholism. His drinking became so problematic that it negatively impacted his career, and he was often seen using cue cards to remember his lines. Despite his talent, Barrymore's addiction to alcohol left lasting consequences on his health, and he passed away at the age of 60. Peter O'Toole, one of Hollywood's most captivating stars, was notorious for his drinking habits, especially during the filming of Lawrence of Arabia. O'Toole admitted that alcohol helped him deal with his fear of the camel riding scenes. His wild drinking habits continued throughout his career. But despite this, O'Toole's legacy as one of the greatest actors of all time remains intact, showcasing the complexity of stars who lived recklessly but still delivered unforgettable performances. Dean Martin, the iconic performer and part of the Rat Pack, had an image that was inseparable from his drinking and smoking. He famously joked about his love for alcohol, but the truth behind his persona was that much of his drinking on stage was an act. Martin's private life was much more grounded, as he spent time with his family and occasionally shared a drink with his wife. His legacy, both as a performer and a family man, remains a beloved part of Hollywood history. John Michael Vincent, best known for his role in Airwolf, had a career that was derailed by alcohol and drug addiction. His struggles with substance abuse led to numerous delays on set and ultimately caused the cancellation of the show. Vincent's personal life also took a tragic turn as he was arrested multiple times and suffered a debilitating accident that led to the loss of his leg. His story is a painful reminder of how addiction can ruin even the most promising careers. Errol Flynn, famous for his swashbuckling roles in films like Captain Blood and Robin Hood, had a life marked by excess, including heavy drinking and drug use. Flynn's drinking habits became so notorious that they were often joked about, and he earned the nickname the Liver of the Sea for his alcohol consumption on his private yacht. Flynn's life was a whirlwind of parties and excess, but it ultimately took its toll on his health, and he passed away from a heart attack at the age of 50. Robert Shaw, a legendary actor known for his role in Jaws, had a history of heavy drinking that caused tension on set. Shaw's drinking became so problematic that it affected his relationship with his co-stars and even disrupted filming. Despite this, Jaws went on to become a classic, and Shaw's legacy as an actor remains intact. His story highlights the difficult balance between fame and addiction and the challenges that many stars face behind the scenes. Humphrey Bogart, one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors, was known for his classic films and iconic roles. However, his career and personal life were greatly affected by his heavy drinking. Bogart's drinking habits became a liability, often making him difficult to work with. His final days were marked by a battle with cancer, but he continued to drink until the end. His story serves as a reminder of the destructive nature of addiction, even for the greatest stars. Bernard Lee, an actor best known for his role as M in the James Bond series, struggled with alcoholism for much of his life. His addiction became so severe that it affected his career and led to a tragic death from stomach cancer, which was believed to be linked to his drinking. Lee's legacy, however, remained strong, particularly for his iconic role in the Bond films. Gail Russell, a rising star in Hollywood, was another example of a promising career ruined by alcohol. Despite her natural beauty and charm, Russell's alcohol addiction led to a rapid decline in her career, and she struggled with personal demons that prevented her from reclaiming her success. She passed away at a young age from alcohol-related complications, leaving behind a legacy of what could have been. Spencer Tracy, a Hollywood legend, spent much of his life battling alcoholism. His struggle was well known in Hollywood, and it impacted both his personal life and his career. Despite the turmoil alcohol caused in his life, Tracy's acting legacy remains one of the most enduring in Hollywood history. W.C. Fields, a comedic icon, was notorious for his drinking, which became a key part of his public persona. Fields' alcohol consumption became so extreme that it led to health complications, and his career suffered as a result. However, he managed to maintain his career and reputation through radio appearances, and he remains a beloved figure in the world of comedy. Bela Lugosi, known for his iconic role as Dracula, faced his own battles with alcohol and morphine addiction. His addiction affected both his career and personal life, leading to a tragic end. Lugosi's story is a somber reminder of how addiction can devastate even the most iconic stars in Hollywood.